it's at this point as a coach and as part of the Philippine scene, it's really hard to just, it's really hard. I don't really know who to give it this one. I mean, I could easily go with NRX, but then again, NUAA, like we said, AJ, they might show some strategies that we don't even see. Because in the group stage they were just having fun, and now it's the real thing now, AJ.
Okay, in previous competitions, right? Because we've seen NRX Jeremiah 2911 not really entering the pro scene a lot. They've really been hiding a lot of their pro strategies from the world. But today, we get to see it all out. But it is good that is better on the average kills, on the assist as well, on the deaths he's better, on the points he's better. And ANARCHY, is this gonna be what we see later on as well? But I feel like it's not a great comparison, right? Because Kurt going up against Whoopi, who's most of the time in there with his snipes, and Whoopi's more of a one shot, one kill sort of a guy, right? He's not gonna leave any scraps for his team members to pick up. So, but either way though, Jericho, we know no matter how many head-to-heads they show us, it's gonna be a crazy one.
Yes, and it is. And AJ, surprisingly, NUAA did not win the coin toss, and we were talking about this. If they do win the coin toss, will they go for firing range? But we do see NRX picking standoff. Ooh, okay, standoff. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were gonna go for something else, but they want to get straight in the action. I know this is one of their best maps, and standoff for NRX is gonna be a good pick. Can NUAA manage to make something out of here, AJ?
I think they might. I don't know, right? Because this could be mind games coming in from NRX. NRX might just want to show. They might just want to show the almighty squad that, hey, it's not only you who can play at standoff. We can get down and dirty as well. Crash this time picked up by ANARCHY, and this is not the first time ANARCHY has done this. And I believe this is after going in and seeing how many teams actually pick Crash for search and destroy. The answer is not many. How many times has ANARCHY done this? Very many a times. They are very confident. Let's see if that pays off, Jericho.
Yes, and we do see for domination, it's going to be Summit and Crossfire being banned off, and we're going right back into standoff, and we do see, as I would call, the RSG style. Let's see if they're gonna do the same, or is it gonna be a different story of them winning games 1 and 3 if they're winning their map picks. And then for number 4, ANARCHY chooses Summit, AJ.
You know the love that I have for ANARCHY, right? Something is special. But if NRX picks standoff one more time, okay. So destroy the final. They go in for a guarantee, right? But I feel like the first 2 map picks for NRX is a clear warning and a message being sent out to the almighty squad that you get ready for us, because we are coming. We are bringing the fight to you. Now, that's a lot of confidence being decked up. They are challenging their future opponents for tomorrow when they are fighting someone who might be able to rip it away today. Will that confidence be overconfidence and turn out against them? And ANARCHY will be able to show us, Jericho.
Yeah, and AJ, actually, I'm just gonna look at game number 4. Number 4, I thought they were gonna pick firing range, but it was Summit. But then again, here we go. Game number 1. It's gonna be battle for this first hill, and who's gonna get this early lead and that rotation, AJ.
Okay, so NRX Jeremiah 2911. We've not seen them in action for a long time. And yes, we did go into the group thing, but trust me when I say I've seen NRX win so many times. They would not be curious at all at the group stage. This is their serious gameplay. Let's see how they take it up against these other squads. It's going to be ANARCHY opening up the game very cleanly, picking up those early points down at the hotel yard. Can they keep that up? They need to keep this momentum. They need to shock NRX. They need to shock and paralyze NRX. That's the only way they can get this match, Jericho.
Yes, and as we do see, it is going to be an early lead for NUA actually, and at 60, NRX actually flipped the spawns. They're not actually in the favorable spawning, and they have to flip it. But if you look at the map, AJ, 3 players of NUA actually already in the new one, and they are actually set up. And let's see how they're going to hold this. They do have that big lead right now, AJ.
31-12. Not too much at all. You guys know how hard points work. One full hard point, 50 points easy in there. A squad like NRX, they'll pull it off with their eyes closed. But against a squad as hungry as NU Anarchy, this is what I'm talking about. Whether that overconfidence might or scared just blazing through NRX Jeremiah 29-11. And Pedro will put him in his place. But for how long? As AC on the crazy defense in here. And it looks like the warehouse belongs to NU Anarchy territory.
And yeah, as we could see, it's like the same story from RSG and Almighty. Look at the kill feed. All NU Anarchy and NRX not having the best of games right now, but they do have 20 seconds. They could try to make this contest, but I feel like they should just really rotate AJ and set up for that new one, get that whole 60 to be right back at the game, AJ.
NU Anarchy taking match number 1. Is this that dream? Is this the dream that they just thought might never come through? But once again, I beg you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't count NRX Jeremiah out just yet. One full hard point. They may be able to catch this back. NU Anarchy needs to do it now. They need to capture house. They need to reset the spawn. If they can get it done, Jericho, it will be monumental with those defense. Skirt might be able to eliminate all of them with the Sparrow. You know the proximity damage in here with the 2 Bs, and he gets it. Skirt with that almighty overtake for NU Anarchy. And this is it, Jericho. 35 seconds, and we might just see NRX take their first blow in this match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's happening. Scourge just making the play for the team, and NRX are scrambling right now, scrambling. They did get in that hill, but they only managed to get like 11 points, but they're just getting destroyed left and right. NRX is not having the best right now, but rotations, this is where NU have to take advantage and put them right to sleep, because this is going to be the huge hill. And look at number 3, AJ. Owen's already there alone.
Oh, yeah, man. He's there alone. Look at this. NRX Crush as he goes in here for the approach. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, something special. The boys from the Philippines. Filipino represent. There is a reason why there are 2 squads at the Garena Invitational from the Philippines. Because the talent pool within the Philippines when it comes to Call of Duty Mobile, oh my lord, it's just so huge. As NU Anarchy steps back in here to bake that bread, NRX will kick them right out. Ace-Key with the attempt, gets flushed out. It brought beautiful defense and gets that backup from his team members as well. And it looks like NRX Jeremiah 29-11 will be able to defend this for a little bit longer. Sparrow in hand, Candy, nobody can touch the sweet little candy.
Well, here we go, AJ. Now NRX slowly coming back. They're going to be managing to get this point. This is important for them. They do need this. And it's going to be a 77 to 106 after they get everything here. And now NUA is actually getting pressured. You know, they're having a hard time closing out. They did get that early lead. But as you can see, someone has to make the play. And this is the play, AJ.
Oh no, they needed to stop earlier already. They go in for the play. They got suckered into that one. NRX wanted them to do it. Jay-Z with the solo hold. They want to play for the hotel yard. They should have gone in there and set up their defenses. But then again, the hotel yard is not really a place to rush into. XS1 Goliath steal coming through. Are we going to be able to see? No steal. They haven't picked it up. Crush manages to get that. And it looks like NRX Jeremiah will be attempting that comeback gameplay right in here. Whoopi with the 2 Ps for himself. QQ9 Rampage, and it's going to be crushed with a peak. Oh no, XS1 Goliath almost gotten taken out, but I don't know if that defense with that FH status didn't do that much damage on Crush. And this is the thing, Jericho. It takes an XS1 to take Crush down. What if Crush is in an XS1?
Now, as you can see, the double Goliath coming in for NRX. They're going to try to get all this time. I know no one got in for the 40 seconds, but the 20-second hill is just what they need. They dropped a lot of score streaks, and Candy still alive with 6 HP, just trying to get that time. But the rotation's coming in here. Remember, the last time this hill came through, NUA managed to get in here, but here it's going to be here now, AJ. The score is getting closer and closer, AJ.
Crush is still alive. This guy is unkillable even when he doesn't have the XS1 suit. Look at the 3 XS1 suit in here with the defense. And NRX Jeremiah 29-11. They might be able to close this game off. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they call them the comeback kings for a reason. But NU Anarchy may be able to close them off, shut them down. Can they do it to their senpais? Because we are down and dirty at the warehouse, and the XS1 1v1 galore comes through for NRX. 1x1 right in front of him, crushed with the absolute damage. This is raw. This is absolute raw gameplay from the Philippines, and it's crazy, Jericho.
It is very crazy, and they need to contest this. Just a little bit more time. But I think NRX can close it out here. They might be able to close it out and end the game here. And what the turnaround, AJ? NRX never count them out. And just like that, 8 more seconds, AJ, can NRX take this home?
Absolutely. What was I begging you guys? I begged you. I pleaded. Do not count NRX Jeremiah 29-11 out, no matter how big the points gap. And it was such a huge gap at the start. I believe it was somewhere around the 70, 80 to about 20.
AJ,
this is why they are called the Kings of Garena.
The choke. They choked. They had it
What?
in their hands. It was a choke, AJ. It was.
There's no way that was a choke, because NU Anarchy played that to perfection. NRX didn't want to go in for the annihilation. And you saw the strategy, you saw the build-up. They were very tactical. They calculated each and every single one of those points. They only made the push when we started to go into the bakery, because until hard point number 4, the game was controlled. The game was on a lockdown by NU Anarchy, which is the reason why they were at the 70-point mark. But here's the problem. When NU Anarchy was at that 70-point mark, and they were picking up all of these points, building up towards that, we always saw NRX going in and challenging for those spots. But the moment, the minute, that very second that NRX Jeremiah 29-11 wanted to guard those points, NU Anarchy couldn't do anything to take it back.
Yeah, you're right on that, especially on that 4th hill, AJ. Remember, I pointed out that Owen was there first. He was there first, but it just, he didn't have help from his teammates. His teammates were still challenging P3 with like 10 seconds. I'm like, all you had to do was rotate to the next one and the game would be over. But, you know, I think they just got in their heads a little bit too more. I know they were enjoying, because Skurd was dropping these numbers. You know, he was making these plays. And then his teammates could have joined him with the 30 bomb. And then NRX just was calm, cool, collected. And in the end, the triple Goliath setup, that was beautiful.
I'm speechless, because this is Call of Duty Mobile perfection. And here's the thing. That game was not for NU Anarchy. The game was not even for the audience. That game, that display, was for the Almighty. That was a warning for tomorrow. I told you. Unfortunately, based on the map picks, NU Anarchy might not stand a chance in here. The mountain that they have to overcome is just... No one can do it right now.
Enemy down.
And we do see game number 2 already in SND. And, you know, this might be just NUAA. They need to win this, but they might be down, and that momentum is with NRX. But they do have Bayman, AJ. So let's see what's going to happen if he can make a play.
A golden bat boy. He hasn't pulled out that golden bat at all in the Garena Invitational that much. And that shows that he listens. He's got his ears wide open, and he respects. He has grown so much in that Philippines championship, just in that short duration. And NU Anarchy come in here as grown men, as Whoopi takes Bayman out of the equation with a headshot. Don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He fell in love with the snipes when he saw Whoopi come in here for the play. Just like that, it's a 3-3 situation. This is the opener match. This is the warm-up, Jericho. Let's see who takes it.
And yes, we do see 1v3. It's all up to JZ. Captain JZ trying to make a play, but it's a little bit too late for that. 1-0. And now NUAA gets that first breather that they need. And they have to get this win, actually. It's a must win for them, AJ, because they did choose this map. And it's going to be unfortunate if they lose this. But then, like you said a while ago, they're going up against NRX. So it's going to be really hard. And let's see how NRX responds to that first round.
Yeah, but we also have to remember, right, that NU Anarchy, one of the best search and destroy teams in here at the Garena Invitationals. And I've compared their IQ plays to only Almighty, because Almighty is just all the way up top, right? ASKI with the one piece in there, doesn't go in for the second shot. The player just too fast for him. And Jay-Z, oh my God. How do you move like that, Jericho?
I mean, I couldn't even follow him, and AC just said, "You know what? Just take me out already." And now we can see the push come in. Actually, they're trying to make this play here. Crush will make that play. Can he take him out? This is a 1v1 go back, but oh, Bayman says no, AJ, and just like that, it's a 1v3 off the D-Mors.
Are you can win this against NU Anarchy at Crash? They need to go in for an all-out brawl. The moment they fall into a position where they allow NU Anarchy to control the pace of the game on Crash, it's game over. NU Anarchy will take it away from their senpais.
Yes, and remember, Crash is a very one-sided map. So I think NRX is just trying to play it on their side and trying to get some kills. But then, you know, it's going to be a really good time here to stack up those rounds in order for them to get that huge lead.
Here on the prowl, seeing if or not he can take down a couple of more players, opening up the match for his squad. And you enter to Bayman with that shot, but misses. Oh, the second one as well. So unlike the golden bad boy. And NU Anarchy might pay for that. And JC takes him out of the equation. Bayman not going to be too happy at all. But Skirt as well as D-Mors, they do more than what is required of them in this round. Whoopi with his quick scopes cannot do anything as Owen takes him out from the back. QQ9 action just too spicy. Can the solo KRM in hand the bomb as well? It's going to be D-Mors who shuts it down as NU Anarchy picks up point number 2.
And just like that, now it's 2-1, AJ. But as you can see, you know, NRX is having a hard time now because they've been red. You know, they tried to make that rush play, but slowly but surely they're getting their NUAA is actually stacking more of a side, and NRX is just trying to make some kills here, trying to get those early picks. But it's really hard to get the picks here in Crush, AJ.
Whoopi opens it up early. Oh, with a 2-piece as well. D-Mors and Owen taken out. Whoopi on freaking fire. And NU Anarchy needs to control the pace better. Skirt takes Whoopi out, but Crush gets it done against Bayman, which means NU Anarchy is gonna lose this. ASKI, the solo one player left in here. 4 versus 1. What can he do? Bomb being planted as well. Bring that clock down to 45 seconds. It's game over. NRX will equalize things unless ASKI can show us godly gameplay right now.
Yes, and actually, as soon as I said a while ago that they need to make a pick, Whoopi just got me a double kill. And yeah, this should be a round for NRX, but unless AC just does something unbelievable, but I doubt he can do that with all the NRX boys aiming at him. And now it's a 2-2, so back and forth we go, AJ, and this is gonna be the last round for offense for NRX. Maybe they like that defensive side, and then maybe NUAA likes the offense. Let's see what's gonna happen in this round number 5, AJ.
Yeah, once you go in for the high-rise plant, right, it's a lockdown, especially if you are outnumbering the opposition, because the entry through Clash Run as well as the high building yard, neither one provides you any sort of protection. You just need to be really fast, need to be really lucky with those slides as well. Skirt taking Whoopi out of the equation. Early 4-4 situation. Crush in here. QQ9 melting point. He goes, turns his back, and D-Mors makes him pay for that. And it looks like NU Anarchy has got this one in the bag. They are controlling the pace of this match. Candy with the KRM. He shouldn't be able to do anything. 2 players right there in front of him. And if Candy makes the situation bad here for his squad, which is exactly what he does, NU Anarchy will guarantee this win for themselves.
Yes, this should secure the round for NUAA. But then again, you're going up against Jay-Z and Idra, one of the top players in the scene. And, you know, Idra, he can still make a play with this chopper. But, you know, look at the bomb. It's going to be on A side, and they know where is it. So I think NU, all they have to do is just really watch and not do a lot.
Complete the mission.
Well, Idra, solo player left in here. A 4-on-1. Oh, and he manages to take Oben out of the equation, but that's it. The numbers game will ensure that NU Anarchy, it's the high-rise, man. Once you control high-rise at the Search and Destroy and Crash, it's game over. You go in there for the plant as well as the attacking team, it's game over. And NRX knows that. They drop the bomb, and this time they give it to NU Anarchy to turn things around. This comes in as the attack, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are we going to see them get this done? 5-on-5, still Whoopi, no opening frags just yet. Bayman will be going on the search. The defense, as D-Mors gets taken out by Jay-Z, going in for yet another, but Skirt and Bayman not only make it a little bit equal, they will try to get the advantage for themselves. But the prevention man, 3-3. Bayman, Golden Bat is out. Will he get it done?
And yeah, as we can see, the bomb carrier with Owen actually just waiting for his teammates to make a play. They're actually all spread it out. It's all gonna be a 1v1 gunfight for everyone. Can they make their plays? He does win his gunfight. Now it's a 3v2. And as we can see, it's gonna be a 2v3. And can NRX make a play here? But they know Bayman's in the back. AJ, now they're trying to regroup and make a play here, AJ.
Contact with enemy.
T2 Owen with the push. Crush can go in and take him out, but it is Owen who catches him unsuspecting takedown. And Idra will be the last one to exit as NU Anarchy approach their win. 2 more rounds and they bag it.
Yeah, and AJ, like we said, it's a must-win for NUAA, and they're doing exactly that. And for NRX, you know, Candy, he has to step up. You know, he's still with 0 kills, and he's not having the best of games. But I think he just has to slow it down. You know, maybe he's trying to do too much for the team. He's trying to slow it down. And as we can see, we're gonna see a delay push for NUAA, trying to get some picks out of HG and Bayman with those snipers.
4-2 Ace Key. He needs to be careful here. NU Anarchy, if they do go ahead and lose Ace Key early, this might be trouble. And they don't understand. This is a stack on high rise by both of the squads. Idra takes Demos out with a headshot. Ace Key backs away as he knows that this is going to be trouble in paradise. Crush, he goes in for the approach, but he potatoes that jump and he will have to fall back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are we going to be able to see Idra come in here for the push? Owen goes out and it's going to be Ace Key with the amazing call. And Idra taken out of the equation, a 4-on-4, which means this is all equaled up. NU Anarchy can go in here for the plan, but Candy making it so much more difficult for them. Bayman out of the equation. JC with the approach as Ace Key takes him out. It's a 3-3. Absolutely nothing between the two as Skirt takes out that sweet little Candy. Oh, Ace Key! He makes Crush pay for the cheeky little chop. As NU Anarchy approach point number 5. Will the long-lost son of the mustachio, Whoopi, make that difference? This is a split. It is difficult, but he spots Skirt. He goes in for that shot. Whoopi, can he get the pull? Skirt says, get out of here, boy, and give us point number 5.
That was just... I thought NRX had that route, actually. But I think they just over-pushed on defense, you know, because, like, when they try to kill one, they just go in there. You know, that's a small mistake that a lot of players still do to this day. And, you know, it pays for that price 5-2. And Crush, unfortunately, gets shotgun. They tried using an axe, but it should be the final round for NUA. Can they close it out against NRX, AJ? They're going to try to do the same plays, and let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I think this is game over, man. This is NU Anarchy. There's no way they're gonna allow NRX to reverse sweep them now. As Bayman takes Candy out of the equation, Demos with a beautiful play. Daisy eliminated. A 4-on-2 situation calls for Whoopi and Crush to come in here and shine. But it's not gonna be easy as Crush gets crushed. Skirt gets eliminated by Whoopi, but it's a 3-on-1 situation. What can get a golden boy? What can the best sniper from the Philippines? Let me scratch that. What can the best sniper in the world of Call of Duty Mobile achieve in here? Or has he lost his shine? Whoopi KRM push, goes in for the quick scope, doesn't get that shot off, and he will pay for it as Demos shuts him down. It looks like NU Anarchy. Beautiful comeback gameplay.
I mean, they picked the map and they won it, so that's good. And we're not going to see a 3-0, so I want to see a game 5, AJ. This could be interesting. And now we're seeing it. Game number 3 is going to be next. But before we do go that, and we do see the boys celebrating, Bayman making that difference. Like we said, Bayman always makes that difference for S&D, especially for the NUAA boys. Now they got their momentum back. They're going to keep on going. But they just let the game speak for themselves. You know, NRX, I know they tried their best in that crash map, but it was just really hard. It was really hard, AJ. Look at the scoreboard. Skirt with 10 and Whoopi with 10.
I mean, the boys from NU Anarchy, right? They have been so impressive, and you know, you just can't help but be proud of what they have achieved in here for themselves so far. To take this game against a squad like NRX Jeremiah 29-11, although they are a beast, although they are one of the most formidable squads in the world, what an achievement on this platform, on this scale, man. Are we going to be able to see NRX Jeremiah 29-11 come back in here and take standoff back for themselves, or will we see a shocker Jericho in domination?
Yes, we might see a shocker again, AJ, but we did see the shocker at the start of the game of Hardpoint, but in the end, we ended up with the result that we both agreed on, which is NRX taking that respawn. But now, let's see what's going to happen here, because, You know, NUAA, they had that momentum from game number 2. Can they manage to capitalize that? Or will NRX just reset and be like, yo, it's still our game? So let's see what's going to happen here, AJ.
Like you said, right, based on the map picks, NRX has got this in the bag, right?
It should be.
I don't know, man. You need a miracle. You need a miracle. You need NU Anarchy. Okay? If anybody can eliminate NRX Jeremiah 2911, it is NU Anarchy. You need a miracle, and these guys are that miracle. I hope the players from NU Anarchy are listening with their ears wide open, because they can do this. But it's not going to be easy, Jericho.
Yes, it's not going to be easy. So game number 3, standoff domination. Here we go, AJ. Let's see who's going to get these early picks to set that tone. And as you can see, just trades back and forth. And they do have to control Statue, Tank, and Top Brown in order to get these power positions locked down, AJ.
Oh, look at the push. Double pick coming through. Bravo, Charlie. NU Anarchy. Beautiful openness. Good. Oh, and the 2-piece for himself. Backing it up with Owen as well. KRM galore together with that QQ9.
Wow.
Look at NU Anarchy. Stack it up, man. This is the way you play with a triple cap as well. It is going to be on none other than Whoopi, just trying to rage on a little bit. But for how much can we see the bad boy from the Philippines, NU Anarchy, get it done against their senpais here today, Jericho?
Yeah, you know, even though they got that early trip cap, that's a huge lead for them because it stopped the scoring for NRX, and now they're scrambling right now, not having the best of gunfights in their what's happening right now, AJ. And as you can see, 27-11, slowly climbing, but it's still early, still the early game, AJ.
So let's see if or not NU Anarchy is absolutely special. As NRX goes in here for that Bravo play, they don't want to release that spot just yet. There we go. This is the biggest test that NU Anarchy is facing. Now, I do understand, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a lot of you want NRX Jeremiah 2911 to win. You have to also understand that if NU Anarchy wins against them, dude, that's it, man. Every single news media in the Philippines, when it is concerned with esports, is going to be talking about it tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, you're right with that, and AJ, and they just need to win. They need to win a respawn. This respawn is going to set their tone because it's going to push back NRX's confidence level. But now, as you can see, 53-24, AJ dominating this first half. But AJ, we're just going to repeat it again. The comeback kings, NRX. So you can never, ever count them out, AJ.
59-27. This is not hard point. It's not easy to make a comeback. They need to hold on to that Bravo for a little bit longer, but hell, this is NRX Jeremiah 2911. Yes, it is possible. As Smoke goes in there for the push, look at the flying crush, crushing his hopes. There is no way the players from NRX Jeremiah 2911 want to allow this to drop. But when you come up against a squad like NU Anarchy, who's just so relentless, who just doesn't want to give up no matter what, it gets a little bit hard, even if you're the kings of Garena, Jericho.
Yes, and that is true. But then again, 69-45, NRX actually manages to get that double cap. It stops the bleeding. You know, and now they're slowly coming back from it, and now they're just trying to build their score streaks from here. They know they're not going to win this round here unless they get a trip cap, but just earning their score streaks, getting ready for the next round, and already planning what to do next.
Well, NU Anarchy is not going to try for anything crazy because obviously the time is running out, 75, and we will hit our halfway point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. NU Anarchy in front, but look at the catch-up gameplay coming in from their senpais. 56 for NRX, and this first opener, can NU Anarchy do the exact same thing again? Can they get that double cap early? NRX will be trying for the exact same thing, Jericho.
Yes, and actually, remember what NUAA did? They stacked immediately and managed to get beat. They're going to try to do that, but Andy, big plays coming out, getting that power position with his statue, just getting those trades immediately. But before he dies, he does have full streaks, so we're going to see a lot of streaks invested in this half. You know, and now it's going to be a battle for the home flags, AJ. As you can see, it might be a double cap coming in now.
might be a double cap, even a triple with the alpha prevention coming through. It looks like it is perfect for the players of NU Anarchy and Charlie right now. The takeover gameplay, but prevention as well from NRX. NU Anarchy doesn't get it, but a double cap comes through. The Kings of Garena, the Kings of Philippines did not see this coming through, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but the comeback Kings. If there's anyone who can get it done, even when it looks like all hope is lost, it is NRX Jeremiah. 9-11, the triple cap, the triple kill. My apologies with the cluster strike. Just enough for NU Anarchy to go in for the push on Bravo yet again. Look at the prevention. Kenny this time takes out T-Force as well as good, and with a cluster of his own. This is all out fight. Not for the money, not for the world stage, but for the Filipino pride, Jericho.
And yes, and we do see HJ use that advanced UAV. Will it be good here? And we can see Skirt making the plays for his team, but his teammates are not there. Everyone's spawning a gas station now. Oh my god, it's just going to be a back and forth. D-Moore's making that play. It's going to be just like the first half, AJ. Now they're going to be capping that home flag. That advantage is for them, AJ. And now it's going to be a double cap again in favor of NUAA. And we're going to see all the score streaks coming in here in a quite while.
Yeah, it's going to be the VTOL from AC in a bit. The Bravo capture attempt coming through once again, and he knew he can die. And why? Because he will be pulling out that VTOL. As I said, he does exactly that. And the kills, the 2 kills coming in on Idra as well as Kendi, absolutely important to allow NU Anarchy to go in for the triple cap. But this time it is going to be Idra who comes in here for the prevention gameplay, holding back all of the players from NU Anarchy. And look at this, also close, just a little bit more, and it's going to be D-Moss who gets it done, and it's the trail. No! Prevention from NRX Jeremiah as Alpha and Bravo now sits in their hands. 122 to 102, 20 points between the two squads, and NU Anarchy bring this to a freaking close. I think it's possible. It is so very possible, Jericho.
Yeah, it's still possible. The 2 cap can still get that win for NRX, but anyway, manages to answer back, AJ. And now this is all going to be coming down to the final kills and how you use your score streaks and your operator skills. Big kills coming from Skurd, and here comes the VTOL. It's all going to come down to this. This last push for both teams will set who's going to win or lose this game, AJ.
Game over, Jericho. Game over. And you, Anarchy, I tell you, my man has managed to go on a rampage, and not even NRX Jeremiah 2911 can stop them unless they can take the triple cap and hold it till the end of the game. And NRX can do no thing to crush the absolute accelerated fire that burns through NU Anarchy, and they will finish it off with a triple cap as well.
That just shows that they can play on any map. It doesn't even matter if it's firing range or a standoff or raid, name it, they can be there. That is what you call anarchy. NU Anarchy. But AJ, it's not yet over, AJ.
Oh, it's
But
not. It's not. NRX can make a comeback, but to beat them on standoff, only NU Anarchy can get it done. Only that something special can get it done. And this is what I was talking about. Can that something special get it done? And they answered, Jericho. They answered.
They answered and they made it, and now it's going to be time for that game number 4. Will we see NRX being eliminated? And you don't even hear that, AJ. Or will you see NUAA just moving on and going to that next round, AJ? It's just a crazy series right now, AJ.
Great. NU Anarchy. That's something special from Philippines. That's something special all the way from the Philippines Championship for Call of Duty Mobile, bringing it into the Garena Invitationals as well, and showing us exactly why they stand here, exactly why their dream has been an absolute, miracle run for many, but for them, this was what they knew they were capable of. This is what even I as a shoutcaster knew, even from the early group stages of the Philippines Championship, because of the way they played it. I'm telling you guys, NU Anarchy, the Philippines so far, you guys had one clan that dominated the Call of Duty mobile scene. I introduce you clan number 2 that has taken your flag and waved it up so high up for the entire community as well as the Call of Duty mobile world to see. They are making, both these squads are making the Philippines really, really proud now, Jericho.
Yes, they are. And remember, AJ, that game number 1, it's a close hard point, and now we'll see what's going to happen here. Game number 4, will we see a 3-1 or will we see a game number 5, AJ? Here we go, AJ.
Hard point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and this is going to be your summit gameplay. And see, we know for a fact that this time NU Anarchy has advantage. Okay, because this is their map pick. But NRX has come in. This is like the room where NRX, used to change their diapers when they were a little baby. If NU Anarchy thinks they can surprise their senpais, they better be ready for a surprise themselves. But even as I say that, look at the opening score. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, NRX Jeremiah 29-11. You want to know what they're doing here, Jericho? They are getting in for a perfect setup. Call themselves the untouchable, undeniable comeback kings.
Well, I mean, the early read does come in for NUAA, and just like that, AJ, 38 points already for NUAA. And I've seen this already happening, but NRX, they just have to set up again, slowly make it back from here, get that second floor control and getting those kills. But NUAA just trading out everything, and it's all NUAA in the kill feed. But NRX, they just have to slow it down, AJ. Just have to slow it down.
Slow it down. Keep it up, y'all, both of you, keep it up. NU Anarchy, there's something special. This is what that special is. But NRX Jeremiah 29-11, I begged you, I pleaded, don't count them out. You didn't count them out, and they showed you exactly why they shouldn't be counted out. 43-4 at a place like Summit in a game like Hardpoint is nothing, Jericho. Absolutely nothing. NU Anarchy needs to fight even harder. If NRX thinks that they can set up a great comeback and be called the untouchable, undeniable comeback kings, they need to be really careful who they play that game with, because NU Anarchy can just take it away. And not can they only take the game, they take the throne, they take the title, they take everything away from NRX today if they get the win, Jericho.
And yes, and we do see the rotations coming in here now. This will be a huge hill. If NUA takes this, AJ, it's going to be 110 already for them. And if NRA takes this, they're going to be back in the game. But we'll see what's going to happen here. Remember, most of the teams come back on this hill, AJ. And now it's going to be all operator skills for NUAA. Can they manage to make a play here? HG just going back and forth. Everything's going on for NUAA. And NRX, they have to make a play here already, or else it's going to be a little bit too far, AJ.
Oh, that little bit too far. I think it's nothing for NRX Jeremiah 29-11. The further the gap, the crazier they make the mustachio go when he screams out each and every one of those names. But they need to be careful. They play a very dangerous game, as it is NU Anarchy, the kings of the Philippines might just change. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the ceremony of dethroning. This is the ceremony to replace 98 to 99. What is going on? NRX Jeremiah 29-11. What is going on, Jericho?
They're just not winning their gunfights, and it's just really hard. And we do see NUAA, everyone is ready with score streaks, AJ, and they're gonna break this hill. One good break and end the game, AJ, and here we go. But NRX, they can still come back on this. They are using all their scores, all their operator skills. They have to win all their gunfights here. As soon as we said that all the gunfights are ensuing, AJ, and now this is the last push this can be one push for NUAA to end the game, AJ.
Just one push. NRX playing a dangerous game here. Once again, they only start performing at the 4th hard point. Can they do it again? Crushing Idra, just crushing it. Idra drops back in here, and it looks like even the edge is no place for the team of NU Anarchy to stand, as NRX Jeremiah 29-11 shows exactly who is the king when it comes to that edge gameplay. Crush, still crushing it, and it is going to be all. Just saw the XS1 Goliath coming through there, and goes goes in for a tremendous hit. It's going to be Candy as well, and he goes in for the push. Beautiful, beautiful takedown by AC on that XS1 Goliath. And the comeback gameplay looks like it is possible as Jay-Z manages to close out the full of the Blue Raider station for NRX. 112 to 60. I begged, I pleaded, don't count them out. If you already counted them out in the comment section, I pity you. I'll pray for you because this is gonna be very salty for all of those who predicted that the game was already over, Jericho.
And yeah, we can see the same story from game number 1. NUA getting to that 100-point mark, but now they're just having a hard time to close it out. Can they manage to close it out in this perfect second rotation? Let's see what's gonna happen here, AJ. As you can see, all the streaks are still ready there, but I feel like, yes, we do see a cluster strike, very good cluster strike coming in for NRX, but can they manage to get the points here? As you can see, it's being contested back and forth, AJ. Anyone's just trying to get the points now, AJ, and let's see what's gonna happen next, AJ.
Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. NRX, I hope you did not play a game that you did not think through well as they go in here for the push. And you, Anarchy, 25 more points, and they can kick their senpais out of the Garena Invitationals. They can kick the invited squad out of the Garena Invitationals. They can kick the Kings of Garena out of the Garena Invitationals, Jericho. But Candy moving to be a very tough opponent to take down. 127 to 84. If NRX can go in here and capture the third hard point, the edge platform, if they can control the full of the edge platform, not only will they be able to catch up on those points, they will also overtake that leaderboard, and we will have one more hard point to call this particular game between these two.
And here we go, this is it. 10 more points for NUA before they win. The cluster strikes coming in. Candy has to make that play. He's gonna take out one, and here comes NRX and everything coming in now. But another cluster strike coming in for NUAA. 9 more points, AJ. They can manage to give this up and play for the retake, but I think they're still gonna try to push this. They do have their last Predator missile from Scared. At least see what's gonna happen here, AJ. It's gonna come down to the wire, AJ.
Oh, 141 to 97. Can they get it done? That's something special. And you, Anarchy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, NRX will hit that 100-point mark. But this might just be all over as we go in for that rotation all the way down into the cable car platform. The final fight might just be on. NRX is the one there. If they can hold on 50 seconds in, they complete this game. If NU Anarchy can just hold this point, can just hold on to that cable car with their lives, they will kick out the champions. They will kick out the champions of Garena. As Whoopi gets taken down, it's going to be Owen and Skirt. NRX with the defense, a 3-player force, and this might just be it. Oh my Anarchy, but no! Jay-Z comes right back. War Machine gameplay, and the fight will continue. 24 seconds, and NU Anarchy, the cable car platform, neither squad wants to give it up.
They have to contest this still if they want to rotate the other side. Good contest coming in, but they're still going to be winning that. There's only one play rotating, not the best option. 7 more seconds, AJ, 5 more seconds, and I think NRX just completed comeback. They have to contest this, and here we go. NRX is aside for 3, 2, 1, and NRX completes the comeback, AJ. We're going to a game number 5. Silence. F in the chats. F in the chats. F in the chats. I don't even know what to say, AJ. It's not yet over.
I looked at the map picks and I told you guys, it's done. And it'll take a miracle. Okay? And I also told you guys that this is what NRX was doing at the start of the match. That they were setting up the unbelievable story to name themselves the undisputed comeback kings of Garena. God damn it, NRX. Don't do that shit to the Mustachio, man. Come on, bro. I nearly got a heart attack, man.
Same. It was so close, you know. If I was NUAA, all I had to do was one solid push to end the game. That's it. That's all they had to do. And it was the hardest thing to do ever. It was so hard for them to get that one push. But NRX, it just shows that no matter how far your lead is, No matter how big that is, it doesn't matter. They're always gonna be there. And just like that, AJ, 150 to 143. They just took the game, AJ. They're there.
How, man? How do you go into a game with so much of balls? How do you go into a game with so much of balls? Okay, that's what you just saw in front of you. You think that NU Anarchy took that all by themselves? No, that was ballsy gameplay. NRX Jeremiah set up that shoutcasting craziness for the Mustachio. They set it up. That's how good they are at Call of Duty Mobile. They set it up. They set the pace up. And the way they played it, dude, I'm so proud of myself, man. I know NRX. They set it up as they go in here. One final chance for NU Anarchy to pull an amazing surprise, to pull the absolute unthinkable, to defeat the Kings of Garena, NRX Jeremiah 29-11. If there's one squad that can get it done, it is NU Anarchy.
Yeah, this is it, AJ. Game number 5. All bets on the table. And here we go. We do see Bomb will go down. And it's going to be a hard one. This is going to be that first round is going to be warming up. But everyone's just hot right now, AJ.
20 seconds in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Are we going to be able to see them take this up against each other? It's going to be NU Anarchy, Oven with a golden bat of his own. A 2-on-1 situation. It's Bayman as well as Oven. And Bayman eliminates Candy. And that is it. As NU Anarchy strikes and takes first blood.
Yeah, AJ, this is where they have to think about it. SND wins you championships, and I think this just might go to a game 5, round 11. It might just go down to the wire, but let's see what's gonna happen here. As you can see, NRX actually just one man down, AJ, but they can still have time to regroup.
Oh, but it's a 2-on-1 situation. Ooh, and Crush is taken out as well. This is NU Anarchy setup, and they are on the attacking side. Edra doing his damage with the chopper, but this is not like the old days. Edra, as Oven gets unfortunately taken down with a headshot. Edra still striking. Ace Key shuts that down. NU Anarchy will take 2 rounds. But like I said, and like I've begged, like I have pleaded, don't count NRX Jeremiah out.
Yes, never, ever count him out, AJ. But as we can see, NUA actually applying that pressure to them, and now let's see, they're just making them play it. As we can see, big kills coming out from Bayman, opening the lanes for NUA to make the bomb plant, AJ.
I'm not surprised yet. Okay, I don't want to get my hopes up yet. Bayman! Oh, Crush makes him pay. And it looks like Crush will just absolutely decimate the players from NU Anarchy. Scared with the opportunity. Oh no, Candy! Slip and slide, but the Spitfires take one back.
And just like that, as soon as he said that, Crush and Candy making those big plays and making those adjustments, even though NU gets that first pick, AJ, they managed to readjust and making it their round. And now let's see what's going to happen here. If it's going to be another rush for NU or is it going to be another slow push for them?
Well, Ace-Key this time takes out Whoopi. Whoopi really hasn't shined a lot at all at the Invitational, which is very surprising. Very, very surprising. I think he's gone into hibernation a little too long. Candy in here with the approach. Bayman is already out with his bat. Is he going to be able to strike as NU Anarchy has already gotten that plan? Being shot at. Bayman doesn't want to show himself. Owen is there with the defense as well. Comes out for the backup, but it's going to be Candy who takes him out. Idra, he's still expecting it with a backstab. Oh, Bayman gets it done. If you want to pull out the golden bat, Bayman does it at the right time. He pulls it out when he's facing his senpais, when he knows this is going to be that final showdown. Bayman and squad, I wish you all the best as your senpais get serious.
Enemy in sight.
Yeah, it's giving me goosebumps right now, AJ, just watching this game 5, and I don't really know what's going to happen next. But Whoopi, I think he's listening to us, AJ.
I mean, both of these squads are definitely listening, man. You think NRX as well as NU Anarchy is going to skip on the extra adrenaline boost that the Mustachio gives them while shoutcasting? Hell no. No player wants to miss out on that. As NRX brings that to a close, it is going to be 2-3 on that catch-up gameplay. And we'll go in for that switch as well as the Senpais pick that bomb up.
And yes, we do see now it's gonna be they're gonna be switching sides now, AJ. And let's see if NRX will shine on this offensive side. They managed to get 2 rounds from defense, but NUAA, they love this defense side because they know all the spots already. But here comes NRX, the juggernauts. Can they make a play here? Look how spread out they are. They're gonna play around Whoopi, try to get those opening picks again. And let's see what's gonna happen here.
Demos, as he eliminates Idra from this equation, puts NU Anarchy in an amazing spot. But what he has in front of him is now Crush. Crush, he might just go in for the Juggernaut. He goes in for the backstab. Luckily, it is not going to be an easy match up against Demos, who backs away from that equation as well, leaving Crush in a 5-on-1. If there's anyone who can get it done, it's Crush. But look at him, man. QQ9 goes in for the slay, but Aski with that backstab.
All right, so 4-2, AJ. 2 more rounds for NUAA to close it out, and NRX still needs 4 more to get back in the game. But, you know, it's I think they just have to play it slow now. You know, they've been playing really fast, NRX. They have to play it slow. Let NUAA come to them, because NUAA, they love rushing with their shotguns. And NRX, they just couldn't counter. They're just getting outgunned right now. But here we go. What's going to happen here on this next round, AJ?
NU Anarchy just needs 1 more round. If we see that, we go into round number 11. For sure, Jay-Z 2-piece, Owen Demos eliminated, and it looks like it's just too easy as Captain Jay-Z goes on a freaking rampage with a 4th piece as well. Can he go in for his ace? It's gonna be Jay-Z with the hunt. Captain freaking Jay-Z gets that ace, and it is gonna be NRX Jeremiah 29-11 with point number 3. This, oh, come on, man. Someone get Jay-Z a new helmet already.
And just like that, that's the momentum that they need, AJ. And I think now the NRX boys are going to get that confidence boost, but they have to make this perfect to tie it up. And NUA, they just have to slow it down, don't get too confident, and they have to win their gunfights and stick to what's right, AJ.
21,000 people watching so far. Don't forget to smash that like button, share the stream out as well, so everyone can see just how great the Philippines is at Call of Duty Mobile. This is the greatest battle between the nation itself, as Owen crushes Crush. Hasky takes Candy out of the equation, and you Anarchy, they might just push this. They might just push this to point number 5. With the takedown, it's gonna be the 2-piece, and Whoopi is all alone. Hasky with the defusal, and that might just be it.
Oh no.
And you Anarchy with the match point.
AJ, the hardest thing to do in an S&D is to close out. And we'll see here if NUAA is capable of closing out the game. AJ, it's going to come down to this round, AJ.
Yeah, it's difficult, bro, because they're on the defense, right? They should have gotten it started on that attack earlier. On the defense, so much more difficult. Crush QQ9, he knows this is crunch time. And you Anarchy, if they take this, oh, this is going to be so painful for the kings of Garena. Bayman in here with the push so far. Thermite on that gameplay goes in for that toss. And the players in here. Crush takes first blood. Ace-Key out of there. A 5-on-4 situation and still on the prowl with the QQ9. Goes in for the push. With the backstab. Bayman out as well. Goes in for the 3rd piece, and he will eliminate Owen. This is how you play it. And NRX Jeremiah 29-11 will go to look and finish this off. But Scud with the 2-piece so far. Jay-Z and Whoopi eliminated. Idra, the next one to get taken out. No, mistake! Coming in from Scud as he will back away. Can he get this melee takedown at the very least? Just for the name, just for the laughs, just for the glory.
Let's see if he does pick up a weapon here. It would be still a winnable game, but as soon as he said that, now the crunch time is. You know, Crush made that play, AJ, that 3-piece, that flank, huge plays coming out from him. And now it's 4-5, 1 more to tie, and let's see if we're gonna see a round 11, or are we gonna see? Are we gonna see someone going home, AJ?
See, that's why I said, right, if NU Anarchy gets just 1 round, we will go to round number 11. I don't pick NRX to lose this round, but NU Anarchy, if there's anyone who can surprise us, it is them, as Crush takes Owen out of the equation, which means this is difficult!
Oh, no.
The king of sniper strikes when it is most important. spotted. It's going to be a quick plant coming through, and Crush will eliminate AC from that equation, leaving just Demos and Bayman to clean up whatever that is left. As Demos takes Idra out of the equation, he goes in for a quick push. It's on that smoke so far. Can he get the defusal? It's a ninja. Candy, no. As he goes in for that push. Bayman with that bat. But Whoopi with the snipe. And we go 5-5, and you Anarchy on the attack. This is an opportunity, the final chance for the showdown. The Philippines will see either a new champion or a proven carrier.
I've been wanting to say this. Game 5, round 11. This is it, AJ. No more mistakes. Who's gonna go home? Who's gonna stand up? And here we go. Bomb will go down, AJ. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Who's gonna get this retake?
Whoopi missed that shot, and Scud takes Whoopi out. Oh no, this might be a new Anarchy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. They draw on Scud, and it looks like it's a 4-on-4 situation. Flash, can he get it done? QQ9 waiting for the approach. 28 seconds, and he goes in. It's a 2-man stand here. Demos! KRM, but Flash gets it done. A 2-on-1 situation, and he still stays alive. Idra gets it done. Ace-Key and they pull it off. Ace-Key. Candy with the slice, and it looks like it is all over as Bayman goes through. NU Anarchy ends their fairy tale run.
One of the best runs I've seen in a tournament, but it's not enough.
Look, okay, I'll be honest, okay. There were many a chance. Many a chance. I gave myself away already. There were many.
Look at JC. Yeah, flex on them, Cap.
There were many a times, all right, where NRX gave NU Anarchy the lead. And it's just unfortunate that I'm calling it in that way. Yes, a lot of the NU Anarchy fans will say that, hey, Mustachio, how can you say that? You know, it's as if NU Anarchy is not good. Dude, if you want to see who's the biggest fan of NU Anarchy, it is me, okay? Who has been saying that, you know, these guys have got something special in them from day number 1 all the way until the elimination at the Garena Invitationals. I doubt there is a bigger NU Anarchy fan than the Mustachio right now. But I'm telling you as it is, NRX gave them the lead so many a times, and which is why I was thinking NRX is gonna be, you know, ridiculed if they play a game that they are not sure to win. But that just shows how great of champions NRX Jeremiah is. They can even give you a lead to set up a great comeback because they can call the end of the match before they even step in. That's what makes them the kings of Garena and the Philippines.